Hello everybody, so we are going to talk about mealworm farming. I got some equipment set up over here to go through the different life cycles and stuff like that. So first we're going to start off with what you're going to need. So you're going to need a bin, any type of bin. Some people use those drawers that you can buy at the stores. I like to use these just because I store them under my bed. I know, weird. I don't have much space for them. But I store them under my bed, and these just work well. Make sure you get ventilation holes. I like to have a lid on it or some way to close it because these guys can fly if they really want to. They don't most of the time, but I've seen some of them, like they'll fly from here to over here or something. I haven't seen them fly out. I just don't want to take the chance of them flying out and then finding beetles around my house. It's just not something I want to do, especially since they're in my bed. I don't want to wake up to a beetle in my bed. Anyways, so you're gonna need a container. Got lids. I got these at Walmart for super cheap. I got them in like, I think it was like 6 of them for $10 or something. I don't even know. It was cheap. And then you're gonna need some type of bedding. So the most common ones is wheat bran, which I have here, that I'm gonna try out. And then you've got your normal oats. This is just oatmeal oats that you buy at the store. These I found were a little more expensive than the wheat bran. I got bags this size for 44 cents a pound. I think this is like maybe 3 or 4 pounds, so really cheap. And what we want to do is you want to fill that up about an inch. These ones I filled up a little bit higher just because starting off I wasn't sure what I was doing, so there's a lot in there. But about an inch is fine. If you want to try to find them in it, you don't want to make it too thick, because if you make it too thick, you're going to have to dig through that and try to find them. Like that one, it is hard to find mealworms in when you dig through it. So once you got that in there, that is their food. That's what they eat. You're going to want to put in some water source. So veggies work. I've found what works the best is carrots. I have mini carrots, but actually the best kind of carrots are the full carrots. The mini carrots dry out really quick. These are like a day or two old carrots, and they're already super dry, and they're just not a good water source. So get the bigger carrots if you do. Then you're going to want something dark for them. So I usually use cartons. They'll lay eggs on that. They just really like it. I mean, if you look over here, you don't see very many, but once you look under, you'll see them all. So they definitely like the dark portion of it. I'm working on some 3D printing stuff that I've created, like a little barn that's going to fit in here. It's going to take up part of it, and it's going to be dark for them. They're going to go chill in there. Their water's going to be in there. It's going to be cool. If it works. We'll see. So that's pretty much all you need to set them up. Then what you're going to need is your worms. So here we've got the mealworms. There's a lot of dead skin in here. These have been in here for a while. That one might be dying, or he's getting ready to pupate. So you'll have your worms that you'll buy. You can buy like 1,000 from Uncle Jim's Worm Farm.com or something like that. Just look him up. You'll find them. You'll buy the worms. You'll put them in your bins. After a while, they will pupate like these. They look like little alien guys. So that's a pupa. It's kind of cool. So when they go into that like cocoon state kind of thing, then I usually separate them, which my barn that I was talking about that I made through 3D is going to make a thing for them so that when they're in here, they won't get eaten, because they are cannibalistic bugs. So the worms will eat the pupa, and the beetles will eat the pupa. So you want to kind of keep them separate. Once they start getting darker, like, let's see if I can grab them. See if I can isolate them here. Like this guy, you can kind of see how he's getting darker. He's getting ready to hatch and become a beetle, a darkling beetle, which are these guys. And these will lay their eggs, do their thing. About 2 weeks, we'll change out the bin, which we're actually putting them in here because it's been about 2 weeks that they've been in here. So we're going to transfer them over to the other bin, and then we're going to let the eggs in here hatch and grow into worms and have a bin like this. So they've got 3 stages. They've got their mealworm stage, the pupa stage, which I got a lot in there, and I've got more I gotta dig out. And then you got the darkling beetle. You got the like darker color, reddish. The reddish ones are younger ones. I'm pretty sure if I remember right, they're not ready to breed yet. At like the red, I don't know if you can see the red on them. But the black ones are when they're adults or of age to be able to actually breed, which is my understanding of it. I could be wrong. That was what I got out of what everybody else has said. So from here, all we gotta do is just transfer them over here. So this is gonna be kind of easy. I'm going to move this just over here. I want to try to get the beetles off of this because there might be eggs in here. I tried to do that with my super worm beetles. It didn't work out very well, so I don't know how well I'm gonna be able to get these transferred. As you can see, there's a lot right there. Yep, see, that one just flew. If I'm right, that one's more of a lesser mealworm beetle. Try not to kill any of them. Lesser mealworm is really likes to use his wings, so I wonder if maybe the bigger ones, the darkling beetles, do not like to use their wings as much. Because this guy's just flying around everywhere. I'm gonna get a good amount of them off. I'm just trying not to be too violent with them. So one thing I did not mention earlier is when you got your food like this, you want to actually microwave it before you put it in your bin. So microwave it for like maybe 30 seconds. And what that does is it kills off any grain mite eggs that can be in here, or grain mites that are in it. That way you don't have an issue with grain mites popping up and eating your grain. I don't think they're harmful to your beetles or mealworms, but they will eat all your food. We just got one beetle that doesn't want to come off. Oh, okay, it's really flappy. There we go. Nope. Alright. I should put that down because now there's more crawling on it. Just trying to like to scare them a certain way. They like to stay out of the light. Alright, we just got that one beetle on there. There we go. So that's clear. So we're going to set this aside actually, because we are going to have to sift through this. What I use to sift is I've got these gold pan sifters, and I just put them in a bucket. I put a garbage bag in here because this bucket's nasty, and you want to save all the food and poop and everything, just in case there's eggs and baby mealworm in them. We got a little guy here that's flipped. We'll help him out. There we go. So we'll sift through, get the last beetles over. So every 2 weeks you will want to change these. It usually takes around 1 to 2 weeks, maybe longer, for these guys to turn into pupa. And then in the pupa stage it takes about a week, maybe 2 weeks for them to become beetles. and you want to try to keep the beetles away from the worms so they're not eating each other, and away from the pupa so they're not eating that. Which you can get like a bridge thing that kind of sits in the middle, and you can put your pupa on it, and when they turn to beetles, they'll crawl off, and that way your pupa aren't getting eaten. Wow. But I made a 3D one that you can print, which is very helpful if it works. We'll find out once I get access to a printer to be able to use it. Anyways, I hope you guys liked, enjoy. I hope it helped. Leave me a comment if you got any suggestions, if there's something I missed, or some question you want answered. And I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.